Okay, number 2, the price of a television was reduced from $250 to $200. By what percentage was the price of the television reduced? So we want to know percent reduction. This is percent of change. And this is a reduction, so it's going to be a decrease. When I think of percent of change or percent reduced, I need to remember the formula we talked about a couple days ago. That is the difference, meaning subtract, divided by the original. When I have that divided, it'll give me a decimal, and then I multiply by 100. So the difference in prices, $250 to $200, is just $50. The original price started at $250, so that's what I start out with. I'm going to go ahead and, well, I can easily simplify. That turns into 5 over 25. I can simplify again. Although I don't want to simplify again because this is what I want to do. Remember that anytime you can change your denominator into a 10 or 100 or 1,000, that's going to help me figure out how to correctly write this as a decimal. Okay, or you could just pull over to the side and do 5 divided by 25. But this is going to be times 4 to make 100, and this is going to be times 4 to make 20. Well, correctly said, this is 20 hundredths, or simplified 2 tenths. 2 tenths is the same as 0.2. Don't believe me? I'll pull over, I'll work this out. This says 5 divided by 25. Top dog in the house. 25 into 5 is 0. Add a 0 and a decimal. 25 into 50, twice. Okay, so the same answer, but then last step is multiply by 100. All that does is move your decimal, just like Dr. Pepper, over twice. And this is a 20% decrease. 20%. Okay, the next one. Claudia is making a gelatin dessert for a party. She plans on making 12 servings for every 5 people. If each pan Claudia uses to make the dessert holds 8 servings, what is the minimum number of these pans that she needs in order to make enough to feed 10 people? Okay, read again. We don't really care that it's a gelatin dessert, but she's making 12 servings for 5 people. If each pan Claudia uses to make the dessert holds 8 servings, okay, 8 servings, what is the minimum number of pans that she needs in order to make enough to feed 10 people? Okay, let's look. I'm going to use labels like servings and people because it kind of helps me figure that out right here. 12 servings for every 5 people. And then it says if each pan she uses to make one dessert holds 8 servings, what is the minimum she'll need to make for 10 people? So I think I've got to solve for the number of people first to figure out the number of servings, and then look at how many dessert pans we need. So this is not hard. Times 2, and then same thing here, times 2. That'll give me 24 servings, but that's not the question. The question is, what is the minimum number of pans? Okay, well, the pan we know holds 8 servings. So 24 divided by 8. Oh, that's easy. It's 3. 3. Good. 7.4D, number 8 says Amanda increased the amount of protein she eats every day from 48 grams to 54 grams. By what percentage did Amanda increase the amount of protein she eats? Percent increase. Hopefully percent increase reminds you that you're using the formula like we did above here. Okay, difference over original. She went from that to that. Okay, difference over original. The difference is 54 to 48. Was that 6? Yes. So the difference is 6. That's my top number. The original started with 48. Oh, that's not too bad. And then we can divide that. Let's see, do I have 6 in common? Yeah, they do. 6 goes into 6 one time. 6 into 48 is 8 times. 1/8. Now, I already know what 1/8 is as a decimal, but you may not. So you would just pull to the side. Top dog in the house. 8 into 1 is 0. Add a decimal and a 0. How about 8 into 10? Well, that's 1 time. Subtracted, that's 2. Add another 0. 8 into 20. What is that? 3? No, not even. 2 times. That's 16. That's 4. Add a 0. Bring it down. Very nice. 8 into 40 is only 5 times, and then I'm finished. 0. So this as a decimal is 0.125. And then don't forget, you're multiplying by a 0 or thinking Dr. Pepper because they want a % answer. Scoot that over twice. You end up with 12.5%.